Hello and a very warm welcome to Finals Day at the National Badminton Championships of Malta. It is my pleasure to talk you through all the action today, starting with this men's singles final, which promises to be an absolutely top quality event. The players are just warming up, and in this early stage of the match you'll see them testing each other, trying to find strengths and weaknesses and develop a tactic to approach the game. Of course, these two players know each other very well, so I'm sure they have in their minds already what they want to try and do. So Sam starts the match off, but a bit of poor judgment on the back line. Gives Matthew at the far side of the court the first point. Oh, wonderful rally, so fast, great movement and speed of shuttlecock. In singles we play on the long thin court, so right to the baseline and the inner tram lines, and it's the best of 3 games of 21 points. So the pace is fast and furious. And that shuttle was called in, so another bit of bad judgment on the back line, this time from Matthew. These players make it look so easy, the way that they travel this big court. They need to be really strong in the leg and be able to do extensive lunging movements forward and bending their body back to reach shots that are right to the rear of the court. Well-placed smash down the middle with a lot of power and jumping up in the air to add a little bit of body weight into the smash. Change of racket for Matthew. I think the most important thing here is the mental strength. Who is going to play well when the matches reach the end of the games, where points are close and where the pressure is being felt. A brilliant smash there, played with a lot of wrist action. Technically, Sam there is world class in terms of standard. The test is going to be whether he can keep that kind of quality up throughout the whole match. A little bit short on the service and punished by Matthew. Strong smash down the sideline. Matthew's a very complete player. There's really no weakness there at all. He's good mentally, he's good physically, and he's good tactically. The flair is with Sam in many ways, but whether he's so much of an all-round player, today will be the test. Good deception. Matthew expected to push to the back of the court. Nice gentle touch there from Sam. He's getting some real power into the smashes at the moment, Sam. As long as physically he can keep it going. Wonderful smash, a little bit of a jump, and so much power. Shuttle's travelling upwards of 400 kilometres an hour. Reaction times are really very limited. So quick reflexes in badminton is essential. Bit of a stumble there from Matthew, and left himself with an impossible get from the back of the court. So Sam's edging his way forward in this first set, but a long way to go. Superb backhand off the top of the net. A little bit loose by Matthew, but really well punished. Superb net shot. Matthew just rolls it over the top of the tape, spins the shuttle by stroking the feathers. A really hard shot to be able to perfect. So we don't want to see too many mistakes from Sam. Oh, beautiful shot. Just rolling it over the top of the tape. Such accuracy. Powerful smash to win the rally. So really nothing in this game so far. A couple of points difference, but difficult to tell who's going to come out winner. That was a wide smash. Sam needs to hold his concentration and not give away too many unforced errors. Pushed well out the back. These two players are technically very, very good, international standard. And credit must go to the coaches, the full team of coaches on the island of Malta. Quite a way out the back. So there's an interval change, 11-9. Perhaps a little time to think about the strategy for the second half of the first game. Both players have practiced in Denmark, which is a really strong country, probably got the best club system in the whole of the world for training and developing badminton. And out there in Denmark, they'll have the opportunity to not only see, but to play against the best in the world. I thought Sam could have got to that one, but not to be. Great defensive play from Matthew, and that was a wonderful shot, slicing through the shuttle to get it to fall close to the net. Difficult to reach. Important to break up the attack, sometimes hitting it hard and flat, sometimes slicing across it to bring it down more steeply and take the pace off. A softer shuttle, sometimes more difficult to return. Well out the back, so Matthew's struggling to find a good length in this match. Again, the push just too strong. Matthew's finding it hard to get through the defense of Sam at the moment. Good shot, well in. I think that Matthew's making the mistake of smashing to Sam's backhand, which is his strongest side. Down the middle or to the forehand would probably be the best place. Well reached Matthew, but the push from the net by Sam was very accurate. Again, Matthew smashing to Sam's backhand, and it's so strong. So this is an example of the wrong tactic, and perhaps he'll wake up to the idea of hitting more to the forehand, smashing more to the forehand side. But all credit to Sam, he's playing some high quality returns and powerful smashes. Again, trying to hit the backhand and pushing it out the side of the court. Yes, a very good service that. Pushing it out wide, a bit of variation there, and setting himself up for a powerful smash. So still quite a few points to try and make up. Matthew serving. Good spin net shot from Matthew. A lot of power from Sam and a little lack of control. The return wasn't so difficult. That time, too much power. so much power that it folded the shuttlecock, so they're changing to a new one. A lot of ground to make up, but that's 1 point in his favour. 5 points is the difference. Another point made up. So this is where Sam has to keep a cool mind. Yeah, such a brilliant net shot that the lift was short and finished with ease. So a good pullback, but of course any mistake now and we're in dangerous territory for Matthew. Yes, a lovely rally, very solid Matthew at the moment. Difficult when you're behind on the points to stay so steady. And here Sam, he really needs to cut out unforced errors. Again, at this point, Sam's just got to get it back into court. No mistakes. So it's a war of the minds at this point in time. Again, another unforced error from Sam, so he's thrown away his precious lead in this first game. Well, he makes up with a beautiful backhand, so gives himself game point. But still, no room for error. Yes, that's not a good time to serve a short service. It was nowhere near the back of the court. Safety at this point in time. You've got to go for safe shots. Both players putting a little bit of powder on the grip so that their hand doesn't slip. Just out, unlucky. So Sam's got game point yet again. Again, an unforced error. Can't afford to do that at this crucial stage in the match. Wonderful rally and a beautiful flat push off the net. Really quality play here, a feast of badminton. and just nothing in this match. Again, a loose service from Sam. Bad time to make such an error. Puts Matthew back into the game. Powerful overhead. So Sam's not giving up. He's determined to fight to the end. So that was a very flat smash. And again, Sam's return didn't need to be quite that tight. Just get it back over at this crucial time. Another unforced error, I'm afraid. And now the tables are slightly turning. Matthew's got the end point. But he pushes wide, so just nothing in this match. The one that holds the mind, keeps a strong thought, will win. Beautiful net shot from Matthew. Oh, and it's pushed wide. So again, the court was rather wide open. Safety shot needed there. So credit to Matthew, he's really been lagging behind on the points, but he's kept with it, showing his mental strength as well as his physical and technical ability. Wonderful smash, and the tables turn. All credit to Matthew for holding a calm mind, and Sam, he was really ahead. We're about to start the second game, and up to now we haven't been disappointed by the quality of performance. Absolutely nip and tuck, nothing in it. just a slightly cooler mind of Matthew got him through the first game. By the skin of his teeth, I have to say. Great shot. Fast and furious rally. It's a question of who can keep calm, keep focused, and adopt just that little bit of extra tactic that might make the difference. Shuttle seems to be going out more easily from this near side. Beautiful spin net shot from Sam there. Really well executed and almost impossible to return back into court. Oh, not the time for a mistake. Good push. Bad judgment from Matthew. 2 or 3 inches in. Sam just lost his touch there. At the net. Oh, wonderful deception. He just held his racket and then suddenly changed direction. Quality play. There's a little dispute there on the line. Matthew was quite convinced it was out. I have to say it did look out to me. And again a silly mistake on service. Oh, beautiful play. The push from the net looked like it was going to be a winner, but Sam got it back flat and well into court. So wonderful badminton here. Technically, both players are at the highest level. Powerful smashing, but Matthew doesn't seem to be able to hit the straight smash very well. He's trying to cross it onto the backhand side of Sam all the time. It's a bit too predictable. That was a very, very tight net shot. Literally just landed on the top of the tape and fell over. Nothing much that Sam can do about that. Nice shot. Round the head smash into the open court. Sam at full stretch couldn't even get that one back. So Sam's gone playing with a slippy grip, putting a bit of powder of course, the players will be sweating quite a lot now. They make it look easy, but they're covering a lot of ground and must be starting to feel it. Again, needs a safe smash, not going for the lines. Beautiful attacking push from Sam. He's certainly got the quality of shot. Again, Matthew determined to try and get that cross-court smash in. Made the error. Nice cross-court from Sam, taking the pace off it by cutting across the shuttle. Players, I think, are pointing out that there's some sweat dropping on the floor and asking for it to be cleared off, because otherwise it can be a little dangerous. They can easily slip. Matthew drying down his legs. I can remember playing in the Far East where we were sweating so much the actual water came out of the shoe. So the shoe was actually waterlogged with sweat. Of course, in the kind of heat that you have out there, it's understandable. Great movement around the court. Front, back, they're just reaching it. Well taken. Sam took that shot off the top of the tape so early. Fast and furious, that's for sure. Taking a well-earned breather if the umpire will allow it. Veronica is in the chair. Not quite. It rolled to the very top of the tape, but didn't come over. Again, this is the stage in the game where Sam has to play more safety shots. He can't afford to give the lead away yet again. That's a brilliant smash. Well in, and such power. And again, that's hitting to the forehand now and again is definitely a good ploy for Matthew. Lots of power, a very short action. And this is something you can do with the rackets these days because they're made of tensile carbon fiber, anti-torque, and the flexibility on them, power over a short swing is completely different to the old times when you used to play with a wooden racket. So the game is much faster in modern times. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. He really was at full stretch, but he managed control across court. So again, nothing in this second game. It really is a beautiful, even contest. Great example of a very short swing and lots of power. Good length of clear, keeping the score even at 13 all. Oh, beautiful shot from Sam, taking it right off the top of the tape. Nice net play, just in. The idea was right, but the execution, unfortunately not. So Sam edges ahead. Still time for no mistakes. Beautiful control of the defense from Sam, just over the net. They really are pushing each other around all four corners of the court. It would have gone out, but hitting the top of the net just slowed it down and it landed well in. Great shot. Came just at the right time for Sam. Yes, a nice flat push, quality play from Sam. Deep into the backhand of Matthew, forced the error. An easy miss. He played for that opening in the rally, but missed his opportunity. Oh, another mistake from Sam. He really needs to hold it together. This is the time when you need to play no unforced errors. Again, another one. He's just got to keep the rallies going. Wait for the mistake from Matthew. It would be a shame to see him lose his lead yet again. He's playing so well. A wonderful rally. Both players finding it difficult to smash through. Excellent rally for Sam. This is an important point. Didn't quite make it. A lot of pressure on the attack from Matthew. And at this point, Matthew can't afford to make any unforced errors. Oh, lovely play. Great drive into the forehand, opening up the court, and a beautiful cross-court smash to win the point. So Sam has got game point. Time for a cool head. Oh, great smash and a wonderful finish to the second set. Delighted that this is going to be the best of three. So now for the deciding game, and at this point, after so much physical energy, maybe one of the players will just lose their edge. Fast and furious, first rally. A mistake at the net by Sam. Of course, this is a time when it really is hard to concentrate. As you get more tired, the brain gets tired as well. Still keeping the fast pace up. Not a good time for a loose serve by Matthew, but the opportunity well seized by Sam. Very good play. Sam saw the opportunity, the loose return at the net. He was quick onto it. So he seems to be quite alert. I think it was going out, but Matthew decided to give it a smash anyway. It was very short. A nice smash to the forehand. I think he needs to do more of those various attack against Sam. He's been smashing too many to the backhand. What a lovely return. Fantastic quality play. They make it look easy, but I can tell you it's not. They're really pushing each other to the four corners of the court. Yes, lovely push. Held the racket still for a while and then flicked through to the back of the court. Time for another change of shuttle. So those watching are lucky to see such a top quality match between clearly the two best players in Malta. Sam the younger. Matthew with a little more experience and several titles under his belt already. A bad miss there by Matthew. Just out, but the court was open. Well taken. Taken very early there by Matthew. He's only 21 and Sam's 19, so not much in the age. Matthew's been playing badminton for 15 years and Sam for 10. Oh, that is incredible technique. So difficult. No backswing, just a strong turning of the forearm and wrist to crack the shuttle down. He jumped up early, but it wasn't a difficult shot to make a mistake. Nice push off the net by Sam. The opening was there, but bad time to make an error. The next few points to 11, where they're going to change, are very important. A beautiful attempt, but a little too adventurous, and it was out. At this time, you really have to keep your head and not try anything too adventurous. In badminton, there are many key points and key stages at the game where it demands a slightly different tactic. You don't play the same throughout the whole match. There are times early in the match where you can afford to take more chances. So we're into a war of attrition of the mind. Oh, beautiful soft touch. That's difficult to do when you're getting tense. You have to have a very loose grip to play that shot. And that's hard when you're feeling the effects of the match. Again, lovely control from Sam. That's not easy to do. This next point's pretty crucial. Matthew sees his opportunity, slightly loose on the serve. Yeah, the smash crossed to the forehand this time, and it's definitely working for them, so they change. 11-10. And we've got a women's singles next, Francesca Clark against Florella Sadowski, and we'll be able to see the differences in the ladies' game. I'm sure it'll be still a wonderful game, but it'll have to be going something to reach the standards that we're seeing here. This is badminton at its very best. They don't look tired, but they must be starting to feel a little weary in their legs. The biggest challenge is the mental approach to the game. Staying calm when the pressure's on. Well, that was quite incredible. It was a terrible service, very short, and yet he won the point. He's got to think himself lucky there. Fantastic smash. Right across court, lots of power, and Matthew at full stretch. Even with a dive, he couldn't reach it. And of course, went on the court. As he rolled around, his shirt will be actually wringing with sweat, although difficult to see on the television. And the slippy patches just now being cleared up. That's the lineup for the finals. We're at the top of the tree at the moment with Matthew and Sam. And it's going to be followed by the ladies singles, and then we've got men's and mixed doubles and ladies doubles. So we're in for a feast of action this afternoon. Great play. Unlucky, a superb push right to the back of the court, but really Sam should have taken it on his forehand side. Not time to risk things like that. Nice smash. And Matthew seems to be, for a change, picking out the forehand, giving a little more variation of attack. There's no question that Sam has got the quality of shot in this match. It's just whether his tactics and his mental ability to stay calm will get him through. Oh, what a wonderful shot, but it was just wide. How unlucky. But not a time to go for the lines. Matthew at full stretch, and again Sam's trying the impossible, and it's going wide. Just keep it into court, Sam. You can do it. Again, such solid play from Matthew. And the tension is getting to Sam a bit. He's making mistakes when there's no real pressure on. And he's got the quality of shot to do it if he could just keep a cool mind. Oh, fantastic play. That really is top class and well finished off early at the top of the tape. The shot was brushed off by Sam. Well, after the fourth attempt at Sam's backhand, he manages to get through with sheer power. So one can say that it's the solid all-round performance. It's putting Matthew in the lead. Talent, skill, it lies with Sam in his technical ability, but just playing too many risky shots. Oh, that was a nice shot. A good smash again to the forehand of Sam, taking the shuttle early. A well-earned point at a vital stage in the match. Keep going, Sam, you can do it. This is about the stage that it was at in reverse in the first game. Yeah, very good tight net shot. So the pressure's on. Time for concentration. Oh, wonderful attack. A fantastic angle across court. A most difficult shot to play. Coming at a wonderful time. Great need to just pick off a few points and level the score if Sam can keep that kind of quality going. More sweat dropping on the court. But I think the players will be quite happy to have a little breather. The pace is very fast. Sam with the service. A good flick serve from Sam. It really went right to the back of the court, and that opened the forecourt up. Again, that softer shot, sometimes the best and safest shot to play. A little wide, well judged, and a bit of a bad time to put it in the tram lines. So we've got match point. Matthew with match point. Oh, fantastic backhand. What quality technique. Sam's not giving it up yet. Good flick service. Great push from the net. Sam's really holding his nerve, which is a fantastic quality. He can't afford to make a mistake now. And it was called out. It came at a really important time in the match, and it was only out by a fraction. Now this is a time when it's hard to keep your concentration because of being unsure whether you've actually won the game or not. And again, the concentration left Matthew there, and it's an even Stevens challenge. Great comeback, whatever happens. Yes, power, power. He's fired up, and he's not going to give up. Well, would you have believed it, seeing this kind of comeback? And now Sam's got match point. An incredible, closely run performance. It was a beautiful drop, evening it up again. Sam at full stretch, but just couldn't get there. Boy, there's nothing in this match at all. Who can keep their head? That's really all it boils down to. And it was out. So Matthew had an open court to push it into, but he hit it out the back of the court, giving Sam match point. More excitement here. Shuttle called out, and it must have been just by a fraction. Now this is when the mental challenge comes, because you've thought you've won the match and you find out, no, you haven't. It's still even Stevens. Both players have been there. Both players thought that they would have won this match, and it's turned out to not be the case. Oh, and Sam makes the error. Gives match point to Matthew. Wow, what a competition. And it's out. Well, whoever loses that competition is very unlucky. What a wonderful game, and congratulations to Matthew for holding his head, really. It could have gone either way.